Cha Abraham. Chop Kominga. And no broke bottle. It's sweet. It's sweet. It's sweet. It's sweet.
You want to marry a woman. You must prepare to eat you want to marry a woman. You got to prepare to eat
On a dit hier, oui, a dit hier, Eric Mba, oui, na bâtonnier, Atanga Nji convoqué ti, egode, ite Atanga Nji for isa efese, they so lawyer must stand tall for defend the right and liberty for all people them. Lawyer must stand tall for all time, come what may, for defend liberty for people. Na so, it they talk for Atanga Nji. The Atanga Nji tell you say the only person we give for judge minister them na Paul Biya, no be any other kind of person. Na only Paul Biya. Una no say Atanga Nji una say he get muscles. Neither the information don't come for now. Pam pararam bararam barararam pam 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 pam. Say Paul Biya don't form new government. Atanga Nji no dey for the government. Mouelle kombi, minister for sports, no dey inside the government. John Gute, no dey inside the government. Ferdinand Ngoh Ngoh don't come up presidency for the public. But the line 20, they don't move for the government. So plenty minister then they don't move them for government. Laurent is so they don't move them too for government. Now the paper this way don't come out. Ma read that for now. The post where any man he get them for now. When I get post for prime minister, head of government. Na Victor Are Nkongo Mengot. Vice Prime Minister in charge of economic and planification for territory. Na Ibrahim Talba Mala. Minister for State, Minister for External Relations. Na Ferdinand Ngoh Ngoh. That means Ferdinand Ngoh Ngoh, he come up for a post for Secretary General for Presidency for the Republic where we now have got. He don't go now for Ministry of Foreign Affairs. If you don't be put for there as Minister of State. Minister of State, Minister Delegate for Presidency for the Republic in charge of Defense. Na Joseph Betty Asomo. Minister Delegate for Presidency in charge for State Control. In name na Muhammadu Labaran. Minister for Justice. Keepers of the Sales. In name na Leslie Fomin Fobam. Minister for Territorial Administration. I repeat, Minister for Territorial Administration. Meji Yawa Bakari. Minister for Finance. Modest Mopa Fatwing, former Oga for Taxation. Una get now Minister for Work, Social work and other kind of talk them. Malauda Malachi, we say Malauda Malachi come out for Minister of Health. Go for Minister of Social for Work, for Labor, sorry. Now Labor. We get now another one, Minister for Tourism, Amadou Sali. A Minister for Agriculture and Royal Development, Amadou Sadouana. Minister for Housing and Urban Development, na Eric Aimé Nyat. Minister for Civil Service, na François Bolvin Wakata. Minister for Water and Energy, na Fuda Serefin. Minister for Higher Education, na Nyetam Ntiam Ondo Socrate Jacobi. Minister for Education, for Basic Education, na Laurent Sech Etudingwa. That means no change for that ministry, he remained. Minister for Secondary Education, no be la lower, na Paul Elong Che. Una wanta Elong Paul Che. Minister for Forests and Fauna, na Jean Zinzi. Minister for how they call this public tender. Yes, I think that's what they call them. I don't know. Marché public. Inena Fred Rodrigue Aurélien Ebonge Makole. Minister for Livestock and Animal Husbandry, na Kulanya Kutu Dennis. Minister for Transport, Nango Cyrus. Minister for Promotion for Women and Family, Napoli Naloa Lyonga. That means Naloa Lyonga come up for Ministry of Secondary Education, for Ministry of Promotion for Women and Family. Minister for Youth and Civic Education na Cabral Libi Ngenge. That means opposition man don't turn na minister. Minister for Communication na Charles Pitagon Ndongo. That means Charles Ndongo for CRTV. Minister for Arts and Culture Omar Ali. Minister for Domain and Cadastre. Let me say for this land title thing them. Na Benoit Ndongson. Minister for Public Works na Kamsulum Abba Kabi. Minister for Post and Telecommunication. He named Nambayo Felix. I'm from Manu, I think so. Minister for Mines and Industry Technology. Natangi Lomin Mamoho. Minister for Scientific Research and Innovation. Na Civilia Nyokam Nyomsi, woman for 1C. Minister for Sports and Physical Education na Oswald Babuke. Minister for Commerce na Paul Bati Bunak. Minister for Decentralization and Local Development na Vivian Madeline Ondua Biwele. Minister for Public Health na Che Kingsley Nso. Minister Delegate for Presidency for Republic in charge of the Parliament. In relationship with the Parliament na Basilikin 3 Ashil. Minister Delegate waiting for Ministry for Justice and Keepers of the Cell in charge of prisons. In name na Eric Mbamba. That means say Batoni we Atanga Nji don't call it. You don't meet up today where we want to know how. Minister Delegate for Ministry of Basic Education na Kilo Vivian Ashiri. Minister Delegate for Ministry of Higher Education na Wilfrey Gabsa Nyengbot. Minister Delegate for Ministry of Transport na Njoya Zakario. Minister Delegate for Ministry for Finance na Antoine Felix Samba. Minister Delegate for relationship with Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Islamic World na Sali Dairo. Minister Delegate for Ministry of External Relations with the Commonwealth, in charge of the Commonwealth na Gang Benyala Augustine. Minister Delegate for the Ministry of Communication na Ibrahim Sherif. Minister Secretary of State for the way they would work with Ministry of the Secretary of State for Ministre délégué de la Présidence chargée de la Défense chargée de la Gendarmerie. Okay. Secretary of State and then Minister Delegate in charge of Gendarmerie. I don't translate that now. Na Jean-Claude Wala Wudungi. Secretary of State waiting for Presidency of the Republic in charge of defense and ancien combattant them, former fighters them, and victim them forget na Kumpa Isa. Secretary of State for Ministry of Health na Madu Ba. Secretary of State for Ministry of Urban Development, Urban Infrastructure na Dr. Chidan Chaukwe Fred William. Secretary of State waiting for Ministry of Animal Husbandry na Salmana Amadou Ali, President of the Republic. Minister of Special Mission for President of the Republic. They say Special Mission na Atanga Nji, Frank Emmanuel Biya, Philippe Bargamboa, Confiance Balonguli et Bonnet, Bilete Aman Joda, Secretary for Prime Minister Office, in name na Secretary General of Prime Minister Office na Philippe Camille Akwa, Secretary General, Assistant Secretary General na Tekam George Jean for Civil Cabinet for Presidency, Director of Civil Cabinet na Ekumu Magnus Andre, Assistant Director of Civil Cabinet na Cleo Passa Mandulu Mengulu, Secretary General for Presidency of the Republic, Minister of State, Secretary General na Louis Paul Motaze, Secretary General number 1 for Presidency of the Republic na Louis Paul Motaze. Then the other assistant na Kelly Moa Kingsley, Minister Secretary General number 2 for Presidency of the Republic na Rashaf Damawu, Delegate General for National Security Nandoki Victor, and then Special Advisor them for Presidency for Republic na Usmanu Amin Sally and Contra Amiral Joseph Fuda with Mr. Dieudonné Samba. This you are reading for una so. Na government way they do am for Facebook. No na real government that. Now people they don't be with their imagination. They don't write them fully. And then sometimes inside them they fight them because when my name go appear for you now, so if you go reach for that man, when I make a government, he go to say I no go put that man because the name is already come off for outside. Or na say so one day one we give put so one day move so one then that one day the one move them, they get the information how they put them. But the one na Facebook government. No one of this one no doing na true. Na lie. So rich now since the fraudulent election, contested election, no government they never bring them up. So if the government go be, they go read down for radio one time with the decree where go sign up for appoint the new government. And so that one way I would talk so I just read down for na so na imagination for some people there. So na tiwa wanka tell una this, una must be very careful with some of the information the way they send them for social media. And now I look at countryman, at we salute, I salute Mado Kimba, I salute Evangelist Fang Nestor. Thank you now. Small time.